Welcome back to the 7 Days Podcast. I am Boy123 Jim. I was supposed to go up yesterday, but I was able to get called for work, so your boy need to get that money, you know? So I went to go work last night. I'm really sore. My biceps are destroyed. My calves, holy shit. Like, my legs feel like, I felt like when I was working, I felt like I had to amputate my legs. Like, I felt like I had to, like, I just felt like I had to take my shits off because it was that bad, you know? That's what I get for working a 12-hour shift, standing up, and then, like, working a long-hour shift, to me, it's not bad, but I just hate, I really hate freaking, you know, working in a bakery. I really do, like, I really hate that, but we're not here to talk about all that. You know, that's what I've been doing the other day. That's why I didn't post anything. So you guys will get 2 videos. You guys will get this podcast early in the morning, and then you'll get NXT later on today, and then you're gonna get NXT Arrival this Sunday as well. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on, you know. And then the next 2 weeks, you're gonna have Unforgiven pay-per-view representing SmackDown Live. So there's a lot of shit as far as if you're a Universe Mode person. You like my Universe Mode videos, a lot of it's coming in the next couple of weeks, so y'all better stay tuned. And I'm not taking a week off after the NXT. I'm going to go continue straight. After Unforgiven, that's when I'll take the week off. So, besides all that, welcome to 7 Days Podcast, guys. I am Boy123 Jim. I already said that, but, you know, if you guys can, leave a like, subscribe, and I did mention on my SmackDown Live review, and this will be the first thing I'm going to talk about. Unlike Daniel Bryan, I'm not going to wait till the last minute at the end of the thing, at the end of the show, to talk about the important subject. No, we're gonna talk about that right now. Okay, so this past week, El Patron, man, a lot of shit's been going down. Apparently, El Patron, Del Rio, basically, is under investigation by Orlando police. You know, there's something happened. Something went down at a restaurant in an airport in Orlando, featuring Paige and Alberto El Patron, and you know, domestic violence and all that. Now, to me, you see, I've heard everyone else is shitting on El Patron, and I don't blame them, you know. To me, it's kind of like this. Unless there is full proof, I don't want to judge so quickly, you know. I don't want to be like, yo, fuck El Patron, you know, domestic violence. Look, domestic violence overall, I don't care who or what, you know. Unless your life is on the line, you shouldn't assault anyone. You know, if your life is on the line and they're threatening your life, don't do shit. Simple, you know? I don't care. Man, woman, alien, transfer, I don't care what. Alright? You do not hit anybody unless your life is on the line and you feel threatened. That's basically it. That's how I roll. You know, that's how I do things. You know, I never been in that situation yet. You know, I'm still young, but I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but I'm just saying, you know, just don't pull that shit. Just don't do anything until something happens. Okay, don't do anything. Don't be the one to start. Whenever you're the one that starts shit, and then there's so much other shit going around, it's all gonna lead back to you. So that's why, you know, I just hope, that's why I'm not even gonna judge about all this stuff. Apparently Del Rio, or El Patron, so to speak, Alberto El Patron, you know, he, I heard there's cocaine involved, and, you know, he was drunk and all that. And we all heard the audio tape of Paige saying, "Get away from me, get away from my life," all that stuff from El Patron. Call the police, blah blah blah. We all heard it, right? A person was taking a photo of Paige while she's on the phone. I saw the photo. And, you know, Paige was sad because something about something had something to do with her family. Something bad happened, so she was upset about that. So, okay. So then I'm on WrestleZone.com just to see what's going on, if there's any updates, so to speak. And okay, so as I'm looking. All right. So, for one, it says here, as noted, El Patron is currently under investigation by Orlando Police Department for alleged domestic violence battery following an incident on July 9th, this past Sunday. The incident involved injured WWE superstar Paige. And as a result, GFW announced yesterday that the company has indefinitely suspended El Patron, which I don't blame them because there's a lot of shit going around, and he's a main suspect, so it kind of makes sense to suspend him because it will make your company look bad if you don't suspend a talent that's in a situation where it involves the law. So kind of makes sense because if you don't do anything as a company, you're setting an example to the not superstars, but the people that work for you, like the people that's in the company. It's gonna be like, oh, okay, so he's in the situation, so if I'm in that same situation, I can get away with it, or like nothing bad will happen to me as far as the company goes, so that's a good move by GFW. GFW started trying to start new. Got rid of that TNA stigma. Now they're a new thing. They just need to continue changing. That's what I want them to do. But as far as them being now called GFW, no longer TNA, I mean, it's like, all right, good. They had a great show, good show at Slammiversary. That was, that's a good start. And then El Patron had to go fuck it all up for what it says here. So, until the conclusion of the police investigation. According to Dave Meltzer on the latest edition of Wrestling Observer Radio, El Patron and Paige are back together following the domestic altercation, which took place at an Orlando airport this past Sunday afternoon. Meltzer added that it's gotten to the point where Alberto's friends assume that they'll get back together when he tells them that they've broken up. Yesterday, Paige posted a lengthy statement on social media claiming that she was the one who was held for battery, even though El Patron is, the main suspect, as she was responsible for throwing a drink at El Patron. Paige also lashed out at a witness who leaked the audio of the incident, calling her a horrible, disgusting human being of a lady. As of this writing, no one has been arrested following the incident and no charges has been pressed. So, and this is I think this is today, right? Yeah, as I'm recording this, the 13th. So nothing much happened. It's basically like El Patron is a suspect under investigation. Paige is trying to defend him as much as she can. I've heard some people saying how she should just leave the guy and just focus on her career. But hey, if she loves the dude that much to defend him in this type of situation, I don't if she, I don't think she's hurt. Like he assaulted her. I don't want to believe that because then I will never look at El Patron the same. It's like, come on, dude. Maybe you. I mean, and his whole situation with WWE and him going out and just ranting about about the rap battle situation. Never mentioned Paige to begin with. He just, the focus was on Xavier Woods more than Paige. You know that, right? It's like, oh, Paige had these other videos leaked. That doesn't really matter. The fact that Woods was in there, people talk about him more than Paige. Just saying, in my honest opinion. And for El Patron to be like, oh, the guy with the big nose, I'm like, really? I mean, to me, at first, it was funny. It's like, I don't know why this guy's ranting. You left the company. You were promised something, and then the WWE's like, nah, we can't go through it. You haven't really, you haven't really proved us why, all that. We just said that just to get your ass in the company. Look, I understand. If I was a superstar and they promised me, oh, you'll get this and that, and then they don't come through with it, I would get upset. I'll be like, they freaking promised me shit. I mean, yeah, there's no guarantees in this business and in life, but for them to go out their way to promise me something like a main event push and then they don't come through with it after I sign with them, I would get upset, but then I would get over it. I'll be like, yeah, it was a fucked up thing, but I'm over it now. I'm in a better place, you know. Got my babe with me, got my girl with me. I'm in a different company. They're treating me right so far. They're, you know, they're giving me this push. I'm in the world title picture. I defeated Lashley at Slammiversary to become their undisputed champion. You know, like something like that. But no, this guy wants to keep ranting and ranting. Like, get over it, dude. Like, you're not there anymore. You acting like you're still in the company. Like, you're not there. I understand you're still frustrated about the bullshit you went through because of politics, but still, it's like, whatever. That's how business is, you know? Man will step on your toes just to just to do things to benefit themselves. Man will fuck you over to benefit themselves. Simple as that, you know? But that's all I can say about this whole situation. That you know, I just hope that everybody's fine. I just hope that, like, do I honestly care? Not really, to be honest. It's like, at the end of the day, it's your fucking life. You do you. You do you. You know, I could chill and just do me. You know, you do you, you do me. But as a fan, it's like, just don't do anything rational. Don't do anything ridiculous to where, you know, everybody gets hurt or you look like the biggest piece of shit of all time or one of the biggest pieces of shit of all time. Like, just as a fan, I care to where I want to see them not in a bad position. I want to see them I want to see them in a positive, you know, situation. I don't want to see them like this, you know, freaking under investigation for domestic violence and all that crap, you know. I really don't. It's like Paige, to me, I just want Paige, as far as her career goes, I want her to, like, you know, keep training and all. Like, I saw the tweets, like, she's training, she's back in the gym or whatnot. I want her to continue that road and just go and get better each and every day, and then for her to come back to the WWE. I hope that's what she's planning to do. Come back to the WWE. And I don't, and some people say she should apologize to Triple H. To be honest, she don't necessarily have to apologize for anything. It's not like she said fuck the WWE. It's not like she said anything to an extent like El Patron has. She just said things that she's a little bit upset about. Everyone else has done it. You know, it's not like, oh, she said anything to where, like, you know, like, when she gets back, she's gonna get, like the biggest, like, she's gonna be in the doghouse for, like, the longest time. No, I don't think so. Could they do it? Yeah, they can. But I'm just saying, I don't think that's the point. I don't think that's what they're gonna do if she gets back to WWE. You know, I just want her to get back and put her on Raw or SmackDown, whichever show, and then, you know, see where it goes. You know, that's all I want. I just want to see Paige back in the WWE. El Patron, I'm glad he's being successful in GFW Impact, but to be honest, dude, a part of me wants to believe that he let that get to his head, that, you know, him being the world champion, him being in the main event, and still frustrated about WWE, still, like all of that combined made him go and do drugs and drink alcohol and all, and get drunk, all that crap. I feel like all of those things, all able to put that into one ball and just made it all worse for the guy, to me. So, I just hope that, you know, he changes. I hope one day he realizes that he needs to, like, chill. He needs to relax. He needs to get WWE out of his head because, you know, whether he likes it or not, yeah, he got fucked over, but he needs to move on. You know, it's like with Matt and Lita. Like, Lita fucked over Matt to go with Edge, right? It took Matt Hardy a while, but at least within a couple of months, he got over it. He made amends with Edge and Lita, obviously, right? El Patron, I'm not saying he's gonna make amends with WWE, but at least, like, get over it. That's what Matt Hardy did. He's like, I'm over it. You know, she left me. Whatever. You know, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that she betrayed me, but she left. She went to go do her thing. So I'm just gonna try to recover from this and do my thing and move on. So That's like the best comparison I can ever think of right now. Like there's probably a better one, but that's one I could just think of. Like, you know, you got fucked over, but now you got to move on. El Patron got fucked over. He promised a main event push, but he didn't get it, and now he needs to move on. You're an undisputed champion in GFW Impact right now, so you need to move on. Just saying. Now, as far as everything else in WWE goes, we have Raw and SmackDown. SmackDown Live. I think Raw did better than SmackDown. Just a little bit, or if not, like I said, equal. I just feel like Raw did better a little bit, but I want to still believe that it was equal. You know? Like, let's look at it like this. Raw had Big Cass start the show. Like, I already reviewed Raw and SmackDown this week. I don't need to do it again. I'm just going over highlights. I'm just going to recap it a little bit. So, Big Cass start the show in Raw, you know. He cut a great promo. He cut a good promo, great promo. You know, I find it funny how he's like, oh, I'm going to become Universal Champion. Some people actually believe that because, you know, Vince McMahon likes big, sweaty men. You know, all that stuff. But, you know, I feel like you got a long way to go if you want to become Universal Champion. I'm just saying, you got a long way to go. You need to prove yourself. You need to, like, be dominant, bro. You need to be dominant. That's all I ask. But yeah, I'm still surprised after all these days, you know, looking back. I'm still shocked that Big Show came out and he got a great babyface reaction. He got cheered. He had his name chanted and everybody was behind Big Show. What? Like I said on the review, like 2 years ago, we were all collectively saying, please retire. And now, this week, everybody's chanting for Big Show. Like, I still find that funny, you know? I still won't forget the segment. I had to watch it back before I started recording. Like Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns made that segment great. But Joe made it magnifique. Alright? It was like a 3-star segment. And then Joe pushed it all the way to 5. Or it was a 2.5. And then Joe filled in the rest. And then, bam. It was a 2.5. Joe himself was a 2.5. And then, bam, all together. Or it was like a 2-star and Joe's a 3-star, and then bam, we got 5-star segment. Yeah, that's how good it was. Okay, it was like great at the beginning, and then when Joe came in, made it phenomenal. Like Joe, all business. We're all in this fantasy land. Looks like I'm gonna be the one to bring us back to reality. You know, like it's like. And that part, that little moment when Brock and Joe was like face to face, nose to nose. Like, I swear to God, I thought they're going to go at it right there. I was like, yes. Oh, my God. But now I'm hearing about this Fatal 4-Way. We're going to have this Fatal 4-Way, you know. Yeah, a certain individual, you know, from New York, 206, JD, of course. He came up with the idea, Fatal 4-Way at SummerSlam, and I already saw it coming when, like, starting this past Monday Night on Raw, that next week Braun Strowman is gonna come through. You don't think, like, I hope y'all realize this. I kept tweeting it out that entire segment when they announced that Reigns will fight Joe. Now, some people I heard some people saying how, oh, why does Joe deserve this shot? Why does Roman deserve this shot? They both lost at the pay-per-view. It should be Braun and Brock, to be honest, because Brock won and Braun won. But, I mean, look at it like this. Roman, even though, yeah, he did do vehicular manslaughter. But, okay. He tried to take out Strowman, right? We all know Strowman is a loose freaking cannon. No Brian Pillman, rest in peace, right? Like seriously, like Strowman is a dude that will rip everyone to shreds by himself if he doesn't get what he wants, right? So Roman feel like if he takes him out, there will be no Strowman problem. Look at the past couple of months, you know, besides the fact when Strowman went down with injury, you know, starting back in December all the way up to when Strowman got hurt, Strowman has been, like, dominating. Strowman has been like just like, I still remember, I think it was the day after Christmas or before Christmas, Monday Night Raw episode. Normally when that happens, Raw's garbage, but I'm gonna be real for a sec. That Braun Strowman made that Raw great because, like, he made that Raw good all on his own. I remember he's like, "Get me some competition, Foley," and Foley's like, "Don't worry." Or he's looking for Sami Zayn or whatever, and he can't find him. So what does Braun do? There was a match going on, Sin Cara versus Titus O'Neil. Braun Strowman comes through, beats them both up, chucking Sin Cara off the stage into a table, destroying a Christmas tree. And then from there, all the way up, Strowman has been wrecking people. So Roman felt like if he took him out, maybe there's a reward. Maybe there is a reward if he took out Braun Strowman. Right? That's what he thought, but Kurt Angle's like, bruh, you fucked up. I don't think you deserve anything, And then Joe had a great performance. Joe did what any man should do when you fight Brock Lesnar. You gotta attack first. You gotta be on Brock. That's what Joe did at the pay-per-view. He didn't wait. He was freaking drooling at the mouth just to freaking beat up Brock Lesnar. Right? Before even Heyman, finish his introduction, what does Joe do? He had to get the first hit. If he didn't get the first hit, he probably would, it would have given him a bigger chance to lose if he didn't get the first hit. So he got the first hit, knocked Brock onto the outside, Uranagi him onto the table, Like, Joe's performance was great enough to where he had to get a rematch. Like, I know there's many superstars in the past that had great performances in the match, lost, and then had a rematch. I know that for a fact. I feel like the one thing that came to my mind is Shawn Michaels when he lost to John Cena. He had a great performance at WrestleMania 23. And then what happened? He had a rematch on Raw before Backlash. And then he had a rematch at Backlash in a Fatal 4-Way. Like that's what I can think of right now. There's probably another one I'm forgetting, but yeah. There are times where even if you lose, your performance will speak, and then it will make people realize, like, yo, this guy deserves a rematch. Like, that match, even though like Brock and Joe. Brock's performance was great. He sold like a motherfucker, but Joe's performance as well was great on it. Like Joe did what he had to do. And even though it was short time, 7 minutes, that sucks. Brock can go longer than that, right? Joe, like I said, did what he had to do. You're knocking through the table, try to go for the coquina clutch. He could have went for the muscle buster. I don't know why he didn't do that, but yeah, he could have went for the coquina. He kept going for the coquina clutch because he knows he had Brock the last time. The last time he had Brock, to where Brock's face was red. Joe knew, if he locked it in successfully, it's over. So Joe feels like if he gets another chance, that will be the day he'll be champion. So that might not be a great ass explanation on why he deserves a rematch, but you get my point, right? And Strowman, he's not gonna sit here and be like, oh, so Roman gets a title shot, but I get nothing, and I beat the guy at the pay-per-view. No, he's gonna come through, and he's gonna be like, I'm not finished with you, and me and Brock, remember, had that moment on the Raw after WrestleMania. I'm not finished with him either. So, and then Joe's in the mix as well. So we have a lot of stories combined into one. We have Brock and Roman from the past in 2015. We have Brock and Joe as of today. We have Braun and Roman, as of today, still going on. And we have Roman and Joe, who has history as well. Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe is the only guy to beat Roman Reigns twice, clean, and never lost to Roman. And yes, it's clean. To me, it's clean, at least. The second time they had a match, that's when Braun returned. And if my memory is correct, I don't remember Braun Strowman assaulting Roman to where Joe capitalized and won. No, Roman Reigns was focusing on Joe, about to spear him, and then the Titantron was on, and that distracted Roman. Roman shouldn't get distracted by that. I mean, come on, you're in the match with Samoa Joe, you should not get distracted. Period. But he got distracted, nothing less. And he took his eye off the ball and got caught. Simple as that. He got caught, and Samoa Joe finished him. I think the first time, same situation. Braun Strowman came through. He hit Strowman. Strowman didn't hit Roman. Roman hit Strowman, and then Joe came in. Uranagi 1, 2, 3. So, Samoa Joe has beaten Roman Reigns clean twice. No one has done that. Okay, that's clean to me. What's not clean is what happened at Extreme Rules. Bo Dallas hit Dean Ambrose in the head, where Miz able to capitalize with the Scarcracker finale 1, 2, 3. That's not clean to me. What's clean was what I just said about Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe and Braun Strowman. So, So a lot of shit going on all in one match, and it would be the best main event in recent memory of SummerSlam. Alright, it'd be better than last year. Last year was fine. I expected Brock to beat the crap out of Randy Orton. Randy Orton's a WWE superstar. Brock Lesnar's a fucking MMA fighter. Plus, he just came off that UFC fight. You don't think Brock is gonna fucking destroy Randy Orton? Come on now. By the way, we all need to get rid of this whole thing where, this guy versus Brock Lesnar is gonna be a great match. We need to stop thinking that, by the way. Because every time we think that, it's not a great match, by the way. Just saying. Brock and Dean, we all thought that was going to be a good match. Nope. Joe and Brock, great match, but a short-ass time. Because Brock did... That's the problem with Brock Lesnar. He does the same thing. You guys get John Cena for 10 years straight. The same crap for him doing the same thing, right? You guys give him shit for doing the same thing for 10 years. What do you give Brock Lesnar for doing the same thing since 2014? Huh? All because Brock Lesnar said Suplex City, bitch, at WrestleMania 31 against Roman Reigns. You guys, like me, I did liked it. But by last year, I was over Suplex City. I'm done with it now. Yeah, when Brock comes out, yeah, hype. That's what Brock is now. Hype. When he has a match, I want him to lose. When he had a match with Goldberg, I wanted him to lose. Even though I did say, yeah, he'll come and look like a bitch, but in the end, I want him to lose. Because I'm tired of Brock Lesnar. As far as in-ring goes. When he comes out and his entrance going on, and yeah, it's hype. But when the bell rings, I don't care about Brock Lesnar. I want him to lose. Because I'm sick of this suplex, F5, done. I'm done with that. I've been done with that. So, and someone asked me on Twitter, who would you want to win the Universal title? I said anyone. Who would you want to win out of that Fatal 4-Way match that's being planned for SummerSlam? I said anyone. Anyone. Want to know why? Because I said anyone but Brock. Anyone but Brock. I'm tired of the championship not being on Raw. I want to see the title on Raw every week, or at least 2 or 3 times a month. That's all I ask. Brock Lesnar, once every 2 months. Once every 2.5, 3 months, whatever. So, I want Strowman, Roman, or Joe to win that Universal title. I don't want Brock winning shit. I want Brock to lose. I don't care if he gets pinned or he doesn't get pinned. I don't care if he taps or he doesn't tap or he pass out. Alright? I don't care. I don't care who wins besides Brock. Okay? I want Brock to win. I want Brock to lose. Sorry. I want Brock to lose and Strowman or Roman or Joe to win. Brock can go fuck himself. That's all I gotta say. SmackDown, Cena, AJ Styles, can't wait for that. AJ, Cena, 4, correct myself, at SummerSlam. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to 7 Days Podcast. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and follow me on Twitter. See you guys next time. NXT later on today, and I'm out. Later.